What's up, my fellow degenerates? It's Spirit Wave here, and I'm checking out this Tom Clancy Xdefiant. I just heard about it. I saw the trailer for it on IGN the other day, so I was like, let me see if I can do a reaction to that, or just give my thoughts on what that game's gonna be like. Little backstory: I'm a huge fan of Future Soldier. I know that game came out a while back, but that game is probably, if not my favorite, one of my favorite third-person shooters of all time. So I've just been waiting for them to do something like that again, but we'll see. From this look kind of first-person, but we'll see what this is. I'm gonna look at probably the reveal trailer because I don't know if I've seen that, and then I'm gonna look at the multiplayer gameplay reveal because that looks like it just came out. I could be wrong, so let's check it out. Let's check this out. Okay, no ad.
We're excited to share a first look at a project we're developing at Ubisoft San Francisco. This is our take on a multiplayer first-person shooter.
We need to get you in early and find out what you think.
Our goal is to make a best-in-class shooter for you, the players, to compete
and have fun with your friends.
It's fast-paced firefights
meets punk rock mosh pit.
We're proud to introduce our new game,
Tom Clancy's Xdefiant. Your feedback is essential to help us make this game great.
Later in this video, we'll tell you how to get involved.
But first, we'll get into the action.
This is a free-to-play, high-octane shooter combining realistic gunplay
High-octane.
personalized classes.
Those classes
Dude
are
looks like
represented in
Octane.
our game as factions, each bringing unique gameplay and team dynamics. Every faction comes equipped with traits, abilities, and an ultra to complement your playstyle and the faction's role. Used skillfully, each faction is capable of swinging.
To be honest, the gunplay looks pretty cool.
Our factions are at the heart of the game. They're inspired by maverick groups from across Tom Clancy's games and beyond. From this inspiration, we created new characters and gameplay unique to our shooter.
All right.
And we'll continue to add.
So what y'all doing different in this shooter?
As the game evolves.
Now, while factions help you define your role, we know to be a great shooter, the gunplay has to be our top priority. We have an ever-growing arsenal of authentic weapons and attachments. We put a lot of care into how our weapons look and feel. We've crafted every weapon attachment for precise,
I like that.
gameplay.
It looks good as far as shooters go.
Players can mix and match any faction and weapon loadout. You can swap at respawn to adapt to a changing battlefield. Personalize your faction and loadout to be what you need when you need it.
And I can't stress this hard enough. We are a shooter first.
And your abilities and ultras create unique opportunities to set up nail-biting shootouts and unforgettable clutch plays. Personalizing classes, guns, and gear in a fast-paced fight is a whole new experience in Tom Clancy gaming. We are super stoked by what we've accomplished so far.
And I couldn't be more proud of our incredible team. We want to personally thank everyone that's worked so hard during the pandemic to keep the momentum going on this game.
We understand that it's been even harder for some of you. We hope that we can build a community that's a place where people can connect and have fun.
And we're committed to creating a welcoming game based on fair play and transparency, whether you're playing casually or pushing yourself competitively.
Now, the game's still in early development, but we're gearing up to let you in as soon as possible. So register right now to participate in our early rollout phases.
Thank you so much for watching.
All right.
We really want your input, so please reach out.
So they didn't show me anything super crazy there. It looks like your basic. I'm just gonna say it looks like your basic ass bitch first-person shooter. It kind of looks like Apex to me, but if Apex had PvE. I mean, that's just my take on it. It doesn't look bad. The gunplay does look good just from looking at it. We're about to look at the multiplayer gameplay, so we'll see how it actually looks all in action. Like But to be honest with you all, I thought it was going to be more of a third person type deal. I'm not really into first person shooters like that anymore. Like, my personal opinion, there's so many first person shooters, like, because that's what's popular, you know. And there's just so many, and they all feel the same, to be honest with you. I mean, I know I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately, but all of them feel the same. They just kind of tweak it and do something a little different. And I don't know. I just want people to be more innovative. And I know every game's not going to be super innovative like those games like Assassin's Creed and Halo and, you know, Call of Duty, if you want to call Call of Duty innovative. You know, it's just like, I don't know, man. I get tired of the FPS, but I'm kind of rambling. That's just my personal opinion. So we'll see what this multiplayer gameplay is like. Maybe it'll change my mind. Looks god awful. Oh my gosh. It didn't look terrible. I mean, but to be honest, it didn't look like, I mean, yes, like look at the characters. They look pretty cool. I'm not going to lie to you, but there was nothing really that popped for me. Let's just be honest here. Let me go back to YouTube. Hold on. Because we'll give it a, we can have it playing while we're talking.
We're excited to share a first look at a
Yeah. All right.
project we're developing.
So it didn't. There's nothing that this game, just from the looks of it, you know, just going off of a first impression, there's nothing that looks super crazy. The art style looks like basic. It looks like your basic, like, I don't know, like I said, it reminded me of Apex, but it looks kind of like the Division-ish. So the art style isn't doing anything super crazy. The presentation, like, look at that logo. The presentation looks really cool. The characters look cool, but as far as from what they've shown in this announcement trailer, I don't see anything that's like super popping out. Like yeah, there's graffiti and all that. Look at that, but I mean, there's nothing like the colors, nothing super popping. Like we've seen this art style before. I feel like in other Tom Clancy games, there's nothing special about it. The art style, yes, the character designs are cool and everything, but you know, I mean, we need different art styles. There's so many different artists like that. I shouldn't have to look at this game and it looks like Apex or it looks like Division. It looks like a game that I've played before, you know? It looks like your basic ass bitch game. Like, and you know, I see they all have the little ultimates. They've done the factions like in every Tom Clancy game, I feel. Especially the Division 2. Like I said, there's nothing they're doing from what they're showing and advertising. They say this is supposed to be this special Ubisoft special take on the, I don't know, I guess this is gonna be like another looter shooter. I honestly don't know. I don't remember what he said, but I don't really see what this game is doing different from the Division. I mean, yeah, you're grouping up and you're doing missions together. That's you know, that's like all Tom Clancy games. So I don't really see what they're really going for here, to be honest with you. And I know this might sound like negative, but I'm just being real with you. Like, I just want to keep it 100. I want to be unfiltered. Like, there's nothing that this game looks like it's doing super different. Like yes, it just has a big name and money behind it, Ubisoft. But at the end of the day, bro, there are so many first-person shooters out there. There are so many, and there's a lot of them that don't look this fucking same. There's a lot of them that are special, and not just their art styles, but you know, they have their uniqueness to them. This is probably, from the looks of it, it just looks like your basic ass bitch game. Oh, there's different factions fighting against each other in a city of turmoil, political turmoil, and all that good shit. Like, okay, we get it, bro. Like, every Tom Clancy game is almost like that. Like, I mean, it's sad to say because Tom Clancy games are kind of cool, you know, like, they always have these interesting concepts that they're going for, like Future Soldier and the Division, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, you gotta keep things spicy. You gotta keep doing new things. You you can't just keep making the same game over and over again. You know, like for instance, when Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed had to take their breaks because they were just making the same game over and over again, and people just weren't with that anymore. People were not buying it anymore. So obviously I don't want this to be that type of game for Ubisoft. And you know, I know it looks like there's, you know, been a lot of work put into it just based on the gameplay, the character designs and the gunplay. They look good, but you know, nothing about this game is really standing out to me. You know, like just for instance, just to give an example, the All-Stars, the Nickelodeon All-Star game, that All-Stars Brawl that we reacted to. Yes, everybody knows it's just another Smash clone, but it looks like it's doing, and yes, it's just probably just a Smash clone with Nickelodeon characters, but it still looks like it's gonna be doing something different. Like, yes, there's a lot of things that look the same, but it looks like it's gonna be somewhat different than Smash. It's not gonna be the exact same game, and the art style looked really good. The art style was not the same as Smash, you know. So there's, you know, there's room to wiggle there, but this game, it just looks like your basic ass bitch first person shooter, or your basic ass bitch, you know, after the fucking political world has fell and the whole world has gone into anarchy, basic ass bitch game, you know. Like, I know I've said that a lot, but it's just true. Like, and I'm just being honest with you, you know. Hopefully it isn't that game, but that's just my impression on it. I may be keeping up with this game. You know, I want you guys to comment and, you know, like the video obviously, but comment, give me your thoughts, tell me what y'all are thinking about this game. Like I said, I wanted it to be third person, and I didn't know what to expect. I never heard about this game until just now. So let me know how you guys thought about it. I'm not really impressed about anything that I saw. No offense to them, but I'm just being honest with y'all. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out this bitch.